What is up, guys? It's your boy BADGEPLUG, and today I'm going to be showing you 3 different ways to make an extremely good build. So make sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button. We're not wasting any time. We're going to get straight into it. So hey, look, comment down below what you think is the best build in the game. But there is multiple best builds in NBA 2K22. I would say there's about 10 to 15. Now this depends on your play style, where you like to play, etc. But this build is going to be able to dominate on the 2s, be an amazing secondary ball handler / lockdown on the 3s, rec, pro-am. You can take this build anywhere. Now this is going to be one of the least used pie charts in 2K22 because everyone wants to have Hall of Fame shooting badges and be the best shooter possible. You do not have to do that. You can excel in many other categories. Now trust me, this build is still going to be able to shoot, but let me show you guys. It's going to be this pie chart right here with Hall of Fame defensive badges and Hall of Fame finishing. So you're going to have 2 Hall of Fame badge categories, which is extremely important when you're talking about a best build on 2K22. Now, as you get further into the build, I'm going to be going with the top one right here, which gives you 91 speed, 90 acceleration, but you can go down to this one, which gives you the 95 vertical. I just feel like vertical isn't very important in the game, and this is going to get you to 99 speed and 99 acceleration much faster, which is important for a lot of people because a lot of you guys don't like to grind out your build to 99, which is also a reason why I'm going to be showing you multiple ways to make this build. Then I'm going to be showing you the badges that I would use as well, so stick around for the entire video. Now into the actual build itself, you're going to have an 82 close shot, which you don't even really need, but it's going to help you get the finishing badges. So pay close attention to what I'm showing you or you will mess up the build. 91 driving layup. So your driving layup is going to be crazy. As you all know, paint defense is broken in this game. So if you have really good offense with Hall of Fame finishing badges, you're going to be broken as well. So max out your driving dunk. You're going to have 16 Hall of Fame finishing badges. So you're going to be an absolute animal in the paint. Plus, paint defense is broken. So there you go. It makes a lot of sense, right? Why it could be easily one of the best builds in the game. Mid-range is going to be a 68. Three-pointer is going to go up to a 58. But don't get worried about this. I'm telling you, do not get worried. I have this exact build right here at 99 overall. And it's literally my best build for winning games efficiently in 2K22. My two-way slasher, as you guys know, except for this might have a different name depending on how you make it. But anyway, 72 post fade, you're going to have 8 shooting badges. Now, that's fine, especially if you know how to shoot. But if you don't know how to shoot and you're worried about this, either way, what I want you to do is, if you've ever hit level 39 in this game, where it's 8 seasons in, about to be 8 seasons in, add your extra badges to shooting. Trust me, you're not going to need any other category except for the shooting, so add your other ones to shooting if you have any extra badges. If not, you're still going to be fine, okay? Trust me, you're still going to be fine. You don't have to have a playmaking shot creator. You don't have to have Hall of Fame shooting badges, especially this late in the year. I'm going to be dropping a best jump shot soon, so make sure to go check that out as well, and that will help you guys out with this build, especially on how to shoot. So anyway, you're going to have 14 playmaking badges. That's all you need. You don't need more than 14. Of course, it's nice to have a little bit more sometimes depending on how you play and stuff, but you're gonna be fine. Trust me, you're gonna be good, bro. Anyway, 86 perimeter defense, 84 lateral quickness, 91 steal, and then max out your defensive rebound to get 18 Hall of Fame defensive badges. So check this out. You're going to be super overpowered, have godly Hall of Fame finishing, so paint defense is bad. This is going to just make it horrible. You're going to be doing everything in the paint. Nobody can stop you. Shooting, if you know how to shoot at all, you're going to be good. You're going to be great. And if you have any extra badges, add it to shooting. Plus, you're going to have hot spots, jump shot boost, all that, which we'll talk about in a minute. And I'll also show you the badges that I would use as well. 14 playmaking badges, you're gonna be good. You can use everything you'll see when I show you the badges, and then outstanding Hall of Fame defense with maxed out perimeter D, maxed out lateral, steal, all that. It's gonna be getting close to 95 to 99 for all these, especially when you hit 99 overall. Now, I know a lot of you don't like to grind to 99 overall, so that's why I'm gonna show you multiple ways you can make this build, which we're gonna get into with the height and wingspan. Now, into the body shape, I always usually go slight, and this is where it depends on if you want to grind out the build or not. So me personally, I have over a 95 win percentage in this game, and I really don't care about having a 85 ball handle. It's not a huge deal to me. So if you go 6'5" right here, which is the way that I made the build, you're still able to get over 80 ball handle. Now check out this build. You're gonna have a 94 driving dunk starting off. You're gonna get the elite contact dunks, which is at 92. You're getting every dunk package in the game, and at 99 overall, you'll have a 63 pointer, which isn't even a big deal build because, as you all know that have seen me play on my two-way slasher, I use rhythm shooter. I take 2 steps in to the, into the mid-range. I do 2 moves to activate rhythm shooter, and I get a huge boost in my mid-range shot because everyone's going to be standing in the paint on you. Every single person you play, if they're smart, is going to be trying to guard your finishing. So all you got to do is take wide open shots all day. If you're literally just dominating the paint, they will sit in the paint to try to stop you, which is exactly what they do when I use this build. Now check this out. You're gonna have a 98 driving dunk at 99 overall, 95 driving layup, 63 pointer, 70 mid-range, 82 ball handle, so you're gonna get over the 80, which gives you some extra dribble moves, 92 perimeter defense, 90 lateral quickness, 98 steal with a max out wingspan. So yes, you don't have the best shooting in the world, but your defense is going to make up for it. So if you do give up the ball just a little bit more by not being able to be used to the build, when I'm talking about how you take the mid-ranges and stuff, that's fine. You have amazing defense. Now, for those of you that want to get, the 85 ball handle, stuff like that, you can go 6'4". As you'll see, you want to go down on the weight right here to get the 95 speed, 94 acceleration. And then you can go down to 78.7 wingspan, which means at 99 overall, you will get the 85 ball handle, 92 driving dunk, you'll get that at 98 overall, and you'll also have a 63 three-pointer at 99 overall. So this is something you can do as well. But for the people that don't want to grind to 99 overall, you can definitely go down to like 6'2". As you see right here, you get that 95 acceleration, 95 speed, and then you can go all the way to down to this, which means at 96 overall, you'll get 84 ball handle, or you can finally go down to 6'1" if you really care that much about getting the 85 ball handle, which I'm telling you isn't a big deal at all. You can, you can get it. You can get your 85 right away. But look, even if you do this and you just have to have the 85 ball handle, still look at this build. You're still gonna be godly. You're just not going to get that 92 driving dunk, which is kind of important to me because, if I'm making a build that has Hall of Fame finishing, especially like this, that's a super finisher, I want to have the elite contacts, the Michael Jordan, free throw line dunk, stuff like that. So in my opinion, if I was you, I would go 6'3", 6'4" to 6'5". You can even go 6'6" if you don't care about the ball handling. Like, you can do a lot with this build. There's multiple different ways to make it, and you can even go down and get the 76 ball handle right here, which means you will unlock the 80 ball handle dribble moves at 99. You'll also get the elite contact dunks that I was talking about at 92, which means you'll get that at 97 overall. There's so many different ways that you can make this build, but I do believe the best way to make it is around 6'4" to 6'5", because as you see, you're going to have a 95 speed, 94 acceleration, which means you don't even have to hit 99 overall to get the +4s, blah, blah, blah. All you got to do, if you don't have gym rat already, which most people do, you go into the Gatorade facility, you do your drills. If you don't get above 3 stars, close your game until you get 3 stars. Once you get 3 stars on everything, it'll give you like 98 speed, 97 acceleration. But if you get 4, you're going to have a 99 speed, 98 acceleration right away. So like, it really just depends on what you want to do, right? What do you want to do when you make this build? So you can go down right here to the 81, or you can be like me who didn't care at all, because I don't care. I'm telling you, it's not that big of a deal to not have 85 ball handle and then go max wingspan. Look at this bad boy right here. As long as you know how to shoot, you're gonna be spraying. Like I said, you don't have to shoot threes. You take 1 step in, you do rhythm shooter, which is 2 moves, 2 dribble moves, and then you shoot. You got hot spots, jump shot boost. As long as you know how to shoot, you're going to be knocking down shots. Now, you got 2 choices of your takeover. I'm going slashing takeover. You could benefit from lockdown takeover. But look, this build right here is a dominator on the 2s. I've even played with this build on 2s as the center because you have a 75 defensive rebound. And as you guys know, if you didn't see the video where I played with Fanta, it's my most popular video this year. We went on a 50-game win streak before I even had this build over 95 overall. I had a 56 three-pointer, and I was playing as the center. We went on a 50-game win streak. That video is proof. You can go look at it if you want to. You can do so many things on this build. You can play as the point guard on the 2s, the center. You can play 3s. If you really trust your defense, you can use this as the main guard. on threes. But where I would recommend you put this on the threes is secondary ball handlers. So the shooting guard or small forward position, whatever you want to call it, not the center. And that means you can play lockdown and be a secondary ball handler. So if your guard has dribbled too much, you can take it out the corner and you can still get a bucket for your team. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have a 94 driving dunk. And if you hit 99 overall, you're going to have a 98. You put the arm sleeve on, the +1, you'll have a 99 driving dunk as soon as you start the game. So there's so many ways you can play this in Pro-Am. You can play it in Rec. You can take it to the 1v1 court because it's 6'5". It can guard almost every position except for, like, of course, like a 7'3" post scorer. I know that I talked a lot, but this build is that good. And there's so many areas you can use it at. So once you get into the takeover, you're going to pick your takeover and you're going to get the two-way slasher. Shades of Kobe, Paul George, and Jaylen Brown. Look, make sure to drop a like if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into what the badges are on this build. What badges I would use, because I know a lot of the community just cannot fathom that you can make a build that doesn't have great shooting. It's possible. Like I said, I got like a 95 win percentage on this game, and this is my best build in the game. I have this build grinded to 99 overall. This is my best build for winning efficiently because it's that good. If you care about winning, this is a winning build. Anyway, Hall of Fame limitless takeoff, because you're gonna get over the 92 driving dunk, which means you will get the Michael Jordan dunk packages, which means you will be doing free throw line dunks every time you dunk on this build, pretty much every single time. Nasty. One of the most overpowered dunks in 2K history. Bronze unstrippable. You're gonna go fearless finisher on Hall of Fame, slithery finisher on Hall of Fame, posterizer to gold, or you can go gold fearless finisher and go to Hall of Fame posterizer. Now, as I've showed you guys before, if you've seen the video, I know I only talked about it one time this entire year, but acrobat Euro step layups are extremely overpowered. So you could just go like down one, down one, down one, boom. You get gold acrobat as well. So you can drive and get your posters, and you can also do Euro step layups and stuff as well with long athlete or James Harden. For those of you that are wondering, long athlete or James Harden layup package, super OP. So that's just, you know, a little thing I got for you guys that have made it this far in the video. You should go check it out if you haven't seen the video, or you can try it out yourself. It's nasty. Anyway, into what's important, because you only have 8 shooting badges. And let's just say, for example, you've never hit level 39, which is fine. I've only hit it one time this entire year. You want to go gold sniper, gold hot zone hunter, and then silver rhythm shooter or stop and pop. Now, what I was telling you about rhythm shooter is every single person that you play against on this game, when you have this build and you are dominating them in the paint, they stand in the paint. So yes, you can shoot threes on this build. I've done it plenty of times. Like I just told you, I played the center position. I was sitting in the corner without even being a 99 overall for Fanda, and we went on a 50 game win streak, our first try ever. So it's possible to hit threes on this build for sure. But what you want to do is take one step in to where you're right there at the mid range. Your feet are over the mid range. You do 2 dribble moves. 2, that's it. Shoot. Rhythm shooter is going to activate. You're going to get a huge bonus. You got jump shot boost on. You got hot spots. You're going to be shooting just fine. You got on one of the best jump shots. Like I told you, I'm posting the best jump shot video very soon, so make sure to watch that. And you're good, bro. You're good. You don't have to have Hall of Fame shooting badges. You don't have to have a 95 three-pointer. I'm telling you, this is my best build for winning on 2K22. Anyway, into the playmaking badges, you got 14 of these things. Now, look, I want to just make sure you guys know this. So, if you do use the build that gets 85 ball handle, whenever you get 85 ball handle, if you start with 85 ball handle, whatever it is, once you touch 85, you don't necessarily need quick chain anymore. And a lot of you guys, the way you dribble and play, you don't even need quick chain. What I advise you to do is go into the my court and use quick chain on bronze, right? Do everything that you do in the game, like in Pro-Am or on the 2s, 3s, however you dribble, your play style, do all the moves that you possibly do, right? And then move up to silver, move up to gold, and see, is there any difference? Then keep moving your way down and see, do I actually need quick chain? Because all quick chain really does is it does say improves the ability to quickly chain dribble moves together. A player with this badge can quickly put together a series of moves while sizing up their opponent, but it doesn't tell you that it actually unlocks a few different moves and kind of does some moves faster. Like it's hard to explain, but you have to try it out in the my court because you might be using this badge for no reason, and you actually don't need it over 85 ball handle. So if you do get to 85 ball handle, you don't really need it, but although I would still probably use it, I would just put it on bronze for right now if I was you guys. I just had to give you the explanation because a lot of people are using the badge and they don't even need it, or they're using it too high. So quick first step: on gold, unpluckable to silver, bullet passer bronze, and then what you're gonna do is throw on hyperdrive on silver, handles for days on gold, bronze bailout, and you're good. You really don't need anything else. You can throw on bronze glue hands if you want, or needle threader. I mean, it just depends on your play style, but what I would do is throw on bronze tight handles. This is one of the best bronze badges in the entire game, just like ball stripper and chase down artist. Those are the three, in my opinion, best bronze badges in the game that you should use on literally every build that gets it. Every build that gets bronze tight handles, you should use. Every build that gets ball stripper and chase down artist, you should use. So into the defensive badges, although a lot of people only like their super overpowered offensive builds, even though this build is very overpowered on offense if you use it correctly, this build actually has defense, unlike a lot of builds that you see this year. So you're going to have rim protector as well. This is a big one because you're not a point guard. You're going to get rim protector, which is going to Hall of Fame. Chase down artist on bronze, ball stripper on bronze, like I told you, clamps to silver. I actually do not use clamps on a Hall of Fame or gold. Silver is the same as gold, tested by 2K Labs, and I don't really think you need Hall of Fame depending on the defense you play, but you can go up to Hall of Fame if you want to. I'm just telling you normally how I would use the build. So rebound chaser is going on bronze, pickpocket's going on bronze, and as you guys see, I like to use a lot of bronze badges because I feel like it just helps a lot. Intimidator to gold, bronze interceptor, or you can go silver. That's really up to you. I don't use pick dodger. I really don't think it works. I think maybe it does a tiny bit, but I honestly don't think it works that much to use it. So if you're playing the 1v1 court, stuff like that, you obviously want to use post lockdown. It depends on where you play. I really don't think ankle braces works on current gen, and you still have 4 more badges. So what do you want to do with these badges? Do you want to use pogo stick? You could use pogo stick on like silver, go up to intimidator Hall of Fame, or you could take off pogo stick and use gold hustler, something like that. So this is probably exactly what I would use right here. Now this would change depending on if I'm playing 2s, 3s, stuff like that, but this is the build right here. Extraordinary build. But yeah, so this is the build, man. Finally, it's over. I've explained every single thing I think I could possibly explain. Like I said, I have this build myself at 99 overall. It's literally the best build in the game for winning, in my opinion. You can use it in every single place on the game. Pro-Am, rec, 1v1 court, 2s. You can use it on the 3s as a secondary ball handler. You can use it as a center on the 2s. You can even use this build as the main guard on the 3s if you trust in your defense, because if you use this build on the guard, of course you're going to be taking a lot more 2s than usual, right? But if you have a shooting guard or your 2 spot, whatever it is, as a lockdown as well, most centers usually have a good amount of defense, so your whole team is going to be lockdowns, which means you're going to be getting a lot of stops usually unless you have bad defense. So it really just depends on the lineup you run, but yeah, you can actually use this build everywhere. So it's your boy BADGEPLUG. You have been plugged in. Make sure to comment down below what you think is the best build in the game. Like I said, there is so many different best builds in the game. You can't say there's one best build. That's why there's so many best build videos, because there's about, in my opinion, like I said, 10 to 15, maybe even 20 with some slight variations, best builds in the game. Like, it just depends on how you play, like what's best for your play style and what is best for where you're playing at. 2s, 3s, Pro-Am, rec, 1v1 court. There's so many different places to play at the same time. So there's so many different mixes that you can do. Also the people that you play with, the lineups that you run, so many different ways. But there's definitely a lot of best builds versus trash builds. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it's your boy BADGEPLUG. You've been plugged in, and I'm out. Peace.